In object-oriented programming, when you want to extend the functionality of a class with new behavior, what you would normally have to do is inherit from that class and add this behavior, as long as you would be able to inherit from that class, obviously. Otherwise, you would need to use something like a decorator pattern. In Kotlin, we have the ability to extend classes, whether they are Kotlin classes or Java classes, by means of what's called extension functions. So let's assume that I have a function which is convert spaces to underscores, and that takes a string, returns a string, and what I want to do here is take the string and replace all the spaces with underscores. So when I want to call this function, how I would do it is basically do convert to spaces, and then this is my text, and the output would be, it would convert all of these spaces to underscores. What I want to do though is have the ability to not call this function standalone, but call it as if it were a method, a function of this is my text. In other words, what I want is to do this is my text and then call convert spaces to underscores. So how would I do that? So what you do is in Kotlin, if you want to extend the class, you basically add the function by prefixing it with the name of the class. So instead of making this function standalone, what I would do is make it part of the string class. And by simply putting string dot and the function name, I have now extended the class string. Now, I am no longer taking a parameter, because what I want to do is actually invoke this functionality on the instance of this string. So really, I don't need this parameter here. Let's just get rid of this line since it no longer compiles. And I need to get rid of this parameter because I don't want to pass in a string. What I want to do is invoke it on this is my text. So how would I do that? Well, in Kotlin, there is a keyword called this, which refers to the instance of the actual object. So what I'm now doing is saying on this, which would be this is my text, call replace all and return that value. Let's print out the result and see what happens when we run it. So let's go ahead and run that. We can see that what Kotlin will do is just call convert spaces to underscore on the value of this is my text. Now, as I said, you can pretty much extend any class in Kotlin, be it a Kotlin class or a Java class. What is the scope of this extension? So if I were to define this in my package, for instance, package org.hadi-hariri.samples, then this function would have an effect anywhere where this package has been imported.